Hello, everybody. Judy Sue here from ABC7, coming to you from our studio here tonight. Just wanted to say hello and welcome to the 2021 Midwest Asian Health Association's virtual fundraiser. Although the format is a little bit different this year, I'm so thrilled that we could still all be together tonight remotely to celebrate the incredible efforts of the entire MAHA team and its fearless leaders, and they are fearless. They have done so much, especially during this pandemic. But tonight is a little bit more than just celebrating MAHA's achievements over the past year. We're also here to look ahead toward the new year with this year's theme, Planting Seeds for the Future. And you know that MAHA is truly an unparalleled organization. And with your support here tonight, we can continue to plant those seeds in the garden that the MAHA team has so diligently developed and tended to, working tirelessly every day to achieve health equity, increasing access to healthcare services and resources for underserved communities throughout the Midwest region. And that work will only expand in 2022. And we are so grateful for your support in making this critical difference for so many families in our communities. Thank you for being here tonight, and a big thank you for your generosity. So now I have the honor of introducing Dr. Sean Coppy, co-chair of the fundraiser committee and board member. Dr. Coppy is a hepatologist, a physician volunteer for MAHA since 2012, serving more than 300 hepatitis B patients in MAHA's free hepatitis clinic on a monthly basis. MAHA is so incredibly appreciative of his volunteer services, so please welcome Dr. Coppy.
Hello and good evening. First, we're so honored that Judy Sue from ABC7 News is able to take time out of her busy schedule to participate in MAHA's gala. We all can imagine how hectic her working schedule is and appreciate her taking the time to support MAHA. On behalf of MAHA and our audience, I would like to thank Judy for her support and services to our community. On behalf of MAHA's board of directors, I'd also like to formally welcome you to our annual gala. MAHA, or the Midwest Asian Health Association, is a nonprofit, community-based health organization dedicated to caring for vulnerable populations in the greater Chicagoland area. In honor of a year which saw tremendous expansion in MAHA's services, this event will feature remarks from dignitaries, the chance to recognize 4 outstanding rewards recipients, and acknowledge the work of MAHA's board, staff, and supporters. Our theme this year is Planting Seeds for the Future. It recognizes the tremendous efforts that have gone into the expansion of MAHA's service to new underserved areas of Illinois. Since MAHA was established in 2003, it's been committed to reducing health disparities for medically underserved, low-income, and immigrant populations. This year alone, MAHA has assisted over 36,000 Illinois residents across multiple programs, which include the following: the Insurance Navigator program, which helps to assist clients with access to quality health care; a community mental health clinic, which helps to treat families, youth, and the elderly with mental and behavioral health issues; the Substance Abuse Prevention program, helping to prevent adolescents from alcohol and marijuana use; the Community Health Center, which serves to provide health education, hepatitis B screenings, immunizations, and linkage to care. The Smart Match Employment Program is designed to help individuals with disabilities find employment. MAHA also leads the Asian Health Equity Alliance, a coalition of 29 community-based organizations helping to combat COVID-19. MAHA is a community-based organization. If you've ever been to their office, you've seen MAHA's staff working very hard serving individuals and families. To give you a better idea of the work that MAHA does, MAHA has created a short video presentation which illustrates the work done over the past year and the steps being taken to create a bolder, brighter future for the organization and for those that benefit from its services. Please enjoy the video.
Hi, my name is Hong Liu, founder and the executive director of the Midwest Asian Health Association, also known as MAHA. Our mission is to reduce health disparities for the medically underserved populations in the Midwest. Over the past year, due to the pandemic, our clients have experienced the most difficult moments, including job loss, social isolation, and racial tensions. But MAHA has remained steadfast, providing essential means of support for our clients, mentally and physically. Thanks to MAHA's hardworking staff team, we have served more than 30,000 clients in 2021. You will get a chance to hear more about our programs and the services in the next few minutes. Thank you.
In 2015, MAHA established Chinatown's first nonprofit multilingual community mental health clinic. Our counselors speak 2 or more languages, allowing us to reach a diverse group of individuals and families. This year, we have supported 234 individuals and families with a total of nearly 2,000 services with patient-centered care. And we continue to expand to provide licensed behavioral and substance-related services in 2022.
We appreciate your continued support.
The Multilingual Navigator team at MAHA was established in 2013 with funding from the United Way of Metropolitan Chicago and the Center of Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS. We provide in-person and remote assistance for enrollment in Affordable Care Act insurance plans for underserved immigrant populations in the metropolitan Chicago area, as well as statewide Medicaid and Children's Health Insurance Plans, CHIP, for qualifying clients. Our team goes beyond traditional for-profit enrollment agencies by providing post-enrollment services to clients.
MAHA's substance abuse program focuses on outreach and education for youth, parents, and school administrations through free education workshops, presentations, and community events and activities. Our McKinley Park Underage Drinking and Other Substances Abuse Prevention Coalition, or MACUDOS, is a multi-sector coalition of organizations and individuals that share the same mission to advocate for substance abuse prevention. We have also established a youth coalition to empower youth to engage directly with their peers on the topics of substance abuse and mental health.
MAHA's immunization program works in collaboration with the Chicago Department of Public Health to provide free vaccines for hepatitis A and B, as well as HPV and Tdap. During COVID-19, MAHA remained committed and securely provided immunizations to over 1,200 individuals in the Chinatown area, many of whom struggle with limited resources and linguistic barriers. We also work with the University of Illinois Chicago to provide low-cost comprehensive health screenings for those without access to traditional healthcare, as well as follow-up linkages to quality care providers when necessary.
Hi, my name is Sherry Moore, and I work in the MAHA employment program. Our employment specialists work close with the customers to help them find and maintain jobs that match their skills, goals, and their interests. All services are free of charge, which include job matching, pre-employment training, on-site job support, follow-up support services, and referrals for other supportive services.
As the world grapples with its first global pandemic in over 100 years, MAHA took the lead to establish a coalition of 25 community-based organizations and 6 media outlets to combat the crisis and improve equitable access to COVID-19 resources and education. Since May 2021, our partner organizations have vaccinated over 3,900 community partners across 5 different sites. We also leverage our partners' networks to overcome barriers, such as in communication, to enhance public awareness regarding the urgency for COVID vaccines and informational resources in a culturally sensitive way.
Since 2003, we've been serving clients from our primary Chinatown location at 230 West Cermak. In 2015, MAHA opened its doors to our CARF-accredited community mental health clinic and employment program. In the last year, even with the pandemic, we've continued to grow and have opened 3 new offices, 2 of which are located outside of Chinatown. We look forward to expanding our services to these new locations in Bridgeport and in the western suburbs at Aurora and Naperville office in 2022. We are planting seeds for the future to grow and serve more people in need.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoy getting to see the day-to-day life of MAHA staff and can see the critical role that they play in the Chinatown community and beyond. And you know that their efforts would not be possible without your support, nor the support of our elected officials who recognize the value that MAHA provides to improving the quality of life for Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, immigrants, and other populations who traditionally lack the access to quality medical care. So tonight, we are privileged to have with us the distinguished public officials and some very special friends of MAHA to share some remarks with you tonight.
美亚健康协会刘炯玲董事长、刘红主任，各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家好。今晚，美亚健康协会在云端举办2021年度筹款晚会。我谨代表中国驻芝加哥总领馆向活动的举办表示热烈祝贺。也预祝活动取得圆满成功。美亚健康协会一直关注芝加哥及美中西部地区亚裔人士身体和心理健康，持续帮助他们突破语言及文化障碍，争取同等医疗服务。新冠疫情爆发以来，美亚健康协会积极作为，挖掘各类资源，拓展服务项目。为广大亚裔社区居民的身心健康保驾护航，为社区的繁荣发展稳定贡献力量，广受赞誉。中国驻芝加哥总领馆将一如既往地支持包括美亚健康协会在内的领区广大华人服务机构，也希望美亚健康协会再接再厉，更多地关注华人福祉，更好服务华人社区，谱写社区服务新篇章。谢谢大家。
Hello and welcome to the Midwest Asian Health Association's virtual annual benefit gala. I'd like to thank MAHA and each and every health provider here for the commitment you've made to reducing health disparities in our state. The COVID-19 pandemic has not broken us, but it taught us where we are broken, and the racial and ethnic disparities in our health system are Exhibit A. These gaps, fueled by the damage that COVID-19 caused across our communities, really show us that work is still there to be done. Early on, Chicago was one of the hardest hit cities in America, but now we're in a better place, thanks to the passage of important COVID-19 legislation in Congress, as well as organizations like yours and others who provide care and treatment to vulnerable citizens. Both during and after this pandemic, tens of thousands of Illinoisans have benefited and will continue to benefit from your community health centers, mental health clinics, substance abuse prevention programs, and so many more. That's why I'll continue to support you in every way I can in Washington. Thanks for letting me say hello this morning.
Hi, everyone. I am honored to welcome you to the Midwest Asian Health Association's Planting Seeds for the Future event this evening. I want to acknowledge the great work that MAHA has done, especially throughout the pandemic, continuing services to more than 36,000 Illinoisans. After a year of unfathomable suffering and rising hate crimes against the Asian American, Hawaiian Islanders, and Pacific Islanders community, MAHA's work has been more critical than ever before. Thank you to each and every single one of you. MAHA's commitment to serving our most vulnerable is a testament to the culturally sensitive and relevant work that is needed to address the critical health disparities in our state. Thank you for your work in assisting thousands within the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community to navigate our healthcare systems before, during, and into the future. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you.
Good evening. This is Governor J.B. Pritzker. I'm thrilled to welcome everyone to the Midwest Asian Health Association's virtual annual benefit gala as we plant seeds for the future. Your commitment to reducing health disparities is a testament to the critical work that is needed to lift historically underserved communities. Your profound impact has helped thousands of Asian Americans through your Navigator program, community mental health clinics, medical referral and vaccination services, and job placement programs. I'm proud to join you in your efforts. From investing in employment support services to our community health navigation assistance for immigrant communities. Equity shapes everything we do here in Illinois. While this work is critically important to pursue throughout the pandemic, our efforts to build an Illinois that actually serves all its working families must stretch far past the grasp of COVID-19. As we prioritize a swift recovery, I remain committed to ensuring equity is at the forefront of our response. And that means making sure all families in Illinois have access to the support they need to thrive. Again, thank you for your partnership and enjoy tonight's event.
Hello everyone, I'm Mayor Lori Lightfoot and I'm delighted to welcome everyone to the Midwest Asian Health Association's annual benefit gala. After a very challenging 2 years in the healthcare field, it is truly time to plant seeds for the future, this year's theme. I commend this organization for their critical response to COVID and for all that they do to help vulnerable residents across our entire region. On behalf of a grateful city, I offer best wishes for your continued success, and I encourage everyone to support this important mission this evening. So thank you, and please everyone, continue to be safe.
Hi everybody, I'm Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy of the 8th District of Illinois. I want to say a special thank you to MAHA and Dr. Hong Liu for inviting me to address you. I wish I could be there in person, but I'm honored to address you virtually. You know, MAHA is such an important organization. They've done such important, groundbreaking work since 2003 when they were first established. They've committed to reducing health disparities for the medically underserved, low-income populations, as well as the entire community in the Midwest and in the Chicago region. They've assisted over 36,000 Illinoisans across multiple programs, including through mental health clinics, medical referral, and vaccination services. You know, Dr. Hong Liu is one of the finest people in our community, and I'm so proud of my friendship and association with her and MAHA. Again, I wish I could be there in person, but you know that I'm there in spirit. And I want to say a special thank you to all of you for supporting MAHA tonight. And I want to wish you all a very peaceful and prosperous 2022 and a very happy holiday season.
Good evening. I'm State Representative Teresa Ma. I want to welcome all of you to MAHA's benefit dinner this year. And I want to thank them for all that they've done helping thousands of residents all over the Chinatown area. Thank you for your support of them, and I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Byron Siccho Lopez Alderman of the 25th Ward, and this is Buster. We wanted to congratulate the Midwest Asian Health Association, and in this virtual Plant the Seed Gala, and on behalf of the City of Chicago, we want to thank the great work, the wonderful work that MAHA does for our community, and encourage everyone listening and everybody joining us to support this great organization, the wonderful work in our community. Thank you so much, MAHA.
Good evening. I'm Joni Lum from Fox 32 Chicago. I'd like to thank our dignitaries again for their kind words and support. We appreciate the time they took out of their busy schedules to send greetings for tonight's event. And now we'd like to move into our next segment, recognizing legislators and community leaders for their outstanding work to further the collective vision of elevating our society to new levels of health and safety. MAHA's board members will be presenting the Outstanding Leadership Award, the Outstanding Community Service Award, and the Outstanding Community Leadership Award to 4 recipients this year. State Senator Ram Villavalam, State Representative Jennifer Gong Gershowitz, Von Kwok of the Chicago Department of Public Health, and Grace Chan McKibben of the Coalition for a Better Chinese American Community. And now I'd like to turn it over to MAHA's board members as they introduce this year's award recipients.
Hi, my name is Ann Shaw. It is with great honor I am presenting the Outstanding Leadership Award to my friend, Illinois Senator Ram Villavalam, the first Asian American state senator and the very first South Asian American member of the Illinois General Assembly. Ram's parents immigrated to the United States from India in the 1970s. Professionals in their home country, they took minimum wage jobs to make ends meet while they raised a family, went back to school, and eventually worked as public servants for 25 years. Ram will never forget their struggle. It has and will continue to guide his path to public service and representing working families. Senator Ram sponsored the TEACH Act in the Illinois Senate. The TEACH Act requires a unit of Asian American history be taught in all Illinois public schools. With Ram's help in the Senate, the bill was passed and signed into law this year, making Illinois the very first in the nation to require a unit of Asian American history in the curriculum of all Illinois public schools. Ram played a leadership role in the success of this bill. Senator Ram is part of a new generation of Illinois leaders who take a lead role in advocating for progressive policies and who listen to and truly represent their communities. Thank you, Ram, and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. This is State Senator Ram Vilivalam. I am so proud and honored to accept this award for community leadership from the Midwest Asian Health Association. I agree with MAHA that it's time to plant seeds for the future. Their commitment to vulnerable Illinoisans is a testament to the culturally sensitive work that is needed to address critical mental health and physical health needs in our state. Thousands of Asian Americans have been positively impacted through their Navigator program, community mental health clinics, medical referral, vaccination services, and a jobs program for the disabled. I'm so proud to have worked with them at the state level, along with so many other Asian American organizations and constituents, to best represent our community. On behalf of myself, my colleagues, and my district, I offer my best wishes for MAHA's continued success and encourage everyone to support this gala, this organization, and so many others in the Asian American community. Take care. Talk soon. Thank you.
My name is Zhongling Liu. I am board president of MAHA. It is my honor to present the Outstanding Leadership Award to Jennifer Gong Gershowitz. Jennifer represents the 17th District in Illinois General Assembly, where she advocates for the rights of immigrants, women, and children in our state. Jennifer's direction in her professional life was greatly shaped by her background as the granddaughter of Chinese immigrants who joined others in fighting for their right under the Chinese Exclusion Acts of 1882. Their legacy of advocacy was also active in the lives of Jennifer's parents, who made sure to include her in marches for civil rights from a very young age. Jennifer is the co-sponsor of the TEACH Act that requires public schools in Illinois to incorporate Asian American history in curricula. As per Jennifer's statement, the best way to defeat ignorance is education, and that starts with our local public schools. The TEACH Act will ensure that students are taught a more complete American history, one that intentionally includes rather than intentionally excludes the contribution of Asian Americans. We are so appreciative of Jennifer's efforts to advocate for this bill that was signed into law in Illinois. Jennifer also proudly serves on the Mental Health Committee, fighting for greater access and equity to the mental health services that MAHA and many other organizations can provide. We truly appreciate her commitment to service of the underserved. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm State Representative Jennifer Gong Gershowitz. I'm delighted to accept this award for community leadership from the Midwest Asian Health Association. I agree with MAHA that it's time to plant seeds for the future. Their commitment to vulnerable Illinoisans is a testament to the culturally sensitive work that is needed to address critical mental and physical health needs in our state. Thousands of Asian Americans have been positively impacted through their Navigator program, community mental health clinics, medical referral, and vaccination services, and a jobs program for the disabled. On behalf of the Illinois House of Representatives, I offer my best wishes for MAHA's continued success and encourage everyone to support this evening's annual benefit gala. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ruby Houghton-Pitts, Board Secretary for MAHA, and it's my pleasure to present this Outstanding Community Service Award to Van Qua, a public health nurse with the Chicago Department of Public Health. For more than 30 years, she has served the uninsured and underinsured patients in Chicago. Van is Chinese from Vietnam and came to the United States in 1979. She is passionate about serving residents who lack the ability to access the healthcare system, either due to language barriers or immigration status or other factors. Without the efforts of people like Van, many more Chicagoans would be left without the proper health care that is needed to ensure healthy lives. In 2017, Van joined the health department's immunization team at the West Side Center for Disease Control as a perinatal hepatitis B coordinator. She advocated and supported MAHA's Hepatitis B project by bringing valuable resources to MAHA. Van is also a staunch advocate for extending MAHA's client-centered care model to other hepatitis B and immunization programs throughout the city. In recognition of her dedication to the underserved residents of this city and her continued advocacy for quality health care among the AAPI community, we are very proud to present Van Qua with this year's Outstanding Community Service Award. Congratulations.
I'm delighted to accept this award for community leadership from the Midwest Asian Health Association. I agree with MAHA that it's time to plant seeds for the future. MAHA's commitment to the vulnerable high-risk population is a testament to the culturally sensitive work that is needed to address critical mental and physical health needs in our communities. Thousands of Asian Americans have been positively impacted through their Navigator program, community mental health clinics, medical referrals, vaccination services, and job program for the disabled. On behalf of the Chicago Department of Public Health Immunization Program, I offer my best wishes for MAHA's continued success and encourage everyone to support this evening's annual benefit event. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Chun Kit So, a MAHA board member. It is my pleasure to present this Outstanding Community Leadership Award to Grace Chan McKibben, Executive Director of the Coalition for a Better Chinese American Community. Grace has worked for over 3 decades to uplift the Asian American community, especially the Chinese American community, through both direct service and policy advocacy. Since Grace became Executive Director of CBCAC in 2019, she has led Chinatown's COVID response coordination through leading a regular community leadership meeting. She chaired the 2020 Chinese American Census Complete Plan Committee that included 25 partner organizations and successfully outreached to tens of thousands of Chinese Americans. She is currently leading the effort to advocate for a first ever Asian American majority ward in the 2021 Chicago redistricting process. Grace is a well-respected leader in the government and community arenas. She served on many boards and commissions, including the Chicago Low-Income Housing Trust Fund Board appointed by Mayor Lightfoot, the Community Lead Development Commission, and the Asian American Pacific Islander Engagement Council, appointed by Governor Pritzker. The Chinese community is very fortunate to have Grace as a leader who is always fighting for the community's benefit and frontline.
Good evening. I'm so honored to accept this award for community leadership from the Midwest Asian Health Association. I've been a huge fan of MAHA since its founding. For its commitment to providing linguistically and culturally sensitive services to address the mental and physical health needs in our community. Over the years, thousands of Asian Americans have been positively impacted through MAHA's programs. I agree with MAHA that it's time to plant seeds for the future. There's a Chinese saying that roughly translates to, It takes 10 years to grow a tree and 100 years to grow a person. MAHA's work through its various programs will definitely impact the Asian American community for the next 100 years. On behalf of the Coalition for a Better Chinese American Community, CBCAC, I wish MAHA the very best. Thank you also to everyone who's supporting this evening's annual benefit gala. Together, we look forward to growing a stronger Asian American community during the next century.
I hope you enjoyed learning about these 4 outstanding individuals and the work that each of them has done to further the cause of representation, equity, access to care, and improving the quality of life for Illinoisans, particularly Asian immigrants and refugees. We'd also like to recognize the efforts of MAHA's Board of Directors and staff. I am pleased to introduce Zhangling Liu, President of MAHA's Board of Directors. Zhangling is a well-recognized community leader, a great supporter, generous contributor to many nonprofit organizations, and MAHA cannot be successful without her great leadership and support.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Joni. I am sure you all know Joni Lum, news anchor of Fox News 32. We are so pleased that she can join us as MC for our event. On behalf of the Midwest Asian Health Association and our audience, thank you for your services to our community. You are truly a role model. Good evening, all. I am very grateful that you have spent the evening with us in celebration of all the wonderful accomplishments, important work, and the bright future that MAHA has in store for 2022. When MAHA succeeds, we all succeed. As president of the board of directors, I have witnessed the evolution of this organization from its humble beginnings into the robust healthcare nonprofit that we now know today. In addition to its hardworking staff, MAHA is supported by board members who graciously volunteer their time and expertise to ensure that continued success is shared by both the organization and its clientele. Our board consists of 9 members in total, including myself, Dr. Kelvin Ching, the Vice President, Ruby Halton-Pitts, the Board Secretary, Dr. Sean Kapi, Chunke Saul, Ann Shaw, Pinting Lau, Johnny Zheng, and Dr. Erika Steed. The Board of Directors remains closely committed to MAHA's vision, and we are proud to represent such a wonderful organization. MAHA's success and growth cannot occur without the work of dedicated staff members who run MAHA's day-to-day operations. I would like to introduce our Director of Programs, Allison Pratt, who will share a few words about our amazing team. Thank you.
Good evening. MAHA's success would not be possible without the work of our amazing team. This group of uniquely talented and dedicated staff, interns, and volunteers give of their passion, time, and energy serving the community day in and day out, providing a welcoming and professional environment that is rich with culture and client-centered care, making MAHA the very special place it is. Because of our incredible, hard-working team, in the past year, we surpassed our overall program goals, greatly expanded services, and implemented multiple new initiatives. All of the team, yes, everybody, didn't just contribute to the success, but in fact, made it happen. I am so inspired by each and every one of our team. So on behalf of MAHA, I would like to say thank you for all of the amazing work you do. We celebrate you, and we look forward to our continued growth together.
Tonight, we'd also like to thank our wonderful sponsors for their belief and support in our vision of healthcare and community care, reducing health disparities for underinvested groups. We're so grateful to our sponsors for their continued support as we look toward the next chapter in serving our community members. As you can already see, it does take a village, and we cannot celebrate MAHA's incredible accomplishments this year without acknowledging our sponsors. And now I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Hong Liu, Executive Director of MAHA, to acknowledge our sponsors.
Everyone, thank you all for being here this evening. As Executive Director of MAHA, I am grateful for the many supporters and sponsors who made this event possible. Everyone here should be acknowledged, but due to the time limit, I'm only able to recognize a few key sponsors for their generous donation. Funds raised from this event will support our expansion of services to other areas so we can serve more medically underserved population. Please allow me to recognize these key sponsors here. MAHA Board President Johnny Liu from ADI Medical, MAHA Advisory Board Darren Liu from Microsoft, Adini from Windfall Group, Fujian Business Association, Midwestern University, Mid-American Restaurant Association, Steve Hill, All Transit International, International Bank, UI Health, UIC, Ensure MAHA Board Member, Shilin Association, New Sun Foundation, Sinai Community Institute, Greater Chicago Chinese American Women of Chamber of Commerce, Krista Huang from ADG, Park to Shop Hong Kong Supermarket, Frank Chen, David Huang. Thank you all for your support. Working together, we can make a difference. Thank you.
My name is Andrew Piotrowski. I'm a health program manager for the Midwest Asian Health Association, MAHA. I wanted to share something a little special with you this evening in lieu of the holidays coming up. We wanted to give you a little bit of music to lift your spirits and enjoy the evening.
茫茫我身
We all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Good evening. I am Dr. Erica Steed, co-chair of this year's event. We hope you enjoyed that performance from MAHA's talented staff members, as well as the rest of tonight's gala. I wanted to close out the night by thanking you all on behalf of everyone at MAHA for being here tonight, as well as your generous donations. MAHA is proud to count on the support of local dignitaries, businesses, small and large, medical professionals such as myself and Dr. Cobb, community-based partner organizations, as well as individuals across the Midwest and beyond. MAHA's mission to serve the underserved populations is more important now than ever before, and we look forward to having your continued support in the coming year to increase health equity and plant more seeds into the future. Again, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I wish you and your loved ones nothing but the best during this holiday season. Take good care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Thank you all so much.